Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It's your boy Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is cryptocurrency. Guys, I just wanted to shoot a quick video for you guys, have a little discussion about an interesting topic, I think. And give you guys a chance to kind of comment in the comments area, kind of tell me your thoughts, kind of share your thoughts with the community. So, interesting thing came up a couple of days ago, 3 days ago. We were checking out the Modern Investor YouTuber guy. Definitely want to check him out. Very informative, a sharp guy in the UK. Definitely want to check out his channel if you get some time. But I watched three of his videos last week, and so I wanted to kind of bring you some information, kind of a topic that I think is interesting in a lot of ways. And so he talked about the top 10 currencies, cryptocurrencies that he would invest in. He talked about if I had $1,000, what do I invest in? And he also talked about, Charlie Lee's comment. And they all kind of tie in together. But I'm going to talk about what Charlie Lee just recently stated, and it was shared on bitcoinist.com. Definitely want to check that out. It's an interesting thing. Very, very interesting thing. Would love to hear it in the comment section, guys. What do you think? But Charlie Lee said, buy at least one Bitcoin before Litecoin. And what he actually said is buy at least one Bitcoin before you invest in any other coins. And he said buy Bitcoin first, quote unquote, coins later, right? And that's what they happen to call all the other cryptocurrencies besides Bitcoin. They happen to call it that. I don't agree with that. Although, with over 1,000 coins, obviously there's going to be some stuff that is in fact crap coins. But surely you can't suggest that things like Ethereum and EOS and Stellar IOTA are crap coins. We're talking about companies with major projects and major ideas and major use cases that's going to, help to better not just the economy but the world as a whole. So, but in any case, what do you think about that? Buy at least one Bitcoin before you buy or invest in other coins. What do you think about that? Here's my thought. And again, I'm not a financial planner, a financial advisor, your tax guy, right? I'm just a guy with a YouTube channel doing videos, right? So you don't take financial advice from me necessarily. Definitely do your own homework, come up with your own thoughts, right? Like my buddy Jim Rohn says, you got to develop your own philosophies, right? Don't just be tossed and turned by what everyone else thinks, right? You want to gather in information, you want to gather in knowledge, and then, apply discernment and then decide what your philosophy is going to be. But, for me, buy one Bitcoin before you buy other coins is, in my opinion, lunacy, right? In my opinion, right? And the reason why I say that is, first of all, this came out July 17th. So that means Bitcoin was somewhere between $7,400 and $8,200, $7,400 and $8,200, right? So most people are not going to take $7,000 and buy, or $7,400 or $8,200 and buy a Bitcoin. Right. And for me, I certainly would not do that. I think if you talk to some people on, some, financial people, right, there's a better way to spend that $7,400. There's a better way to spend that $8,200 when we're talking cryptocurrency. And what I mean by a better way, it would be different strategies, better strategies to do that. But let's look at CoinMarketCap.com real quick, and I'm going to tell you why I say what I said. So look at the top cryptocurrencies. If we just looked at the top 10, we're talking about $140 billion market cap for Bitcoin, $47 billion for Ethereum, $17 billion for Ripple, and it goes down to I'm going to go down to, I'm going to skip Tether and just go down to number 11, which is Tron. Okay, Tron has a $2 billion market cap, and the current price, $2 billion market cap, okay? The circulating supply is 65 billion, okay? Right? It's 3 cents. It's 3 cents. And here's what I would humbly submit to you that it is easier in the market to go from 3 cents to 30 cents than it is to go from $8,200 to $80,200 in the market, right? Makes sense? It's easy to go from 3 cents to 30 cents. So if it's easier to 10x your money here, why would you put all your money here in Bitcoin? Right? Does that make sense? If it's easier in the marketplace to 10x your money from 3 cents to 30 cents, why would you put all of your money here? Right? And the reason why I say that, it's not necessarily so much about the value, it's about what the marketplace is deeming valuable. So if the marketplace takes your 3 cents to 10 cents, 3 cents to 30 cents faster, then it goes from 8,000 to 80,000, right? If it's faster, if it's more likely to happen, why would you not be in a 3 cent market? Why would you not own some of a 3 cent company or a 3 cent coin, right? And so, and again, we're talking top 10, right? Top 15, right? We're not talking, number 1,000. We're not talking, 980th, right? We're talking in the top 10, 15, right? So that just only makes sense, right? So let's go back to this theory of Charlie Litecoin. And here's the reason why I say it's lunacy, right? Bitcoin's amazing. They're going to be doing amazing thing. Litecoin, the Lightning Network, amazing. The other things that was Lightning Network, RSK is coming out, which is going to absolutely make things go crazy. But here's a philosophy that I use. And I think in this market, especially with the volatility of cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin being the most volatile of them all, is you never want to over-own one thing and under-own another thing, right? So, in other words, you never want to put all your eggs in one basket in anything you do, right? So you don't want to have all your money in real estate, right? You don't want to have all of your money in gold and silver. You don't want to have all your money in oil stocks, right? Oil mining stocks, right? You don't want to have all your money in gold mining stocks, right? You don't want to have all your money in cryptocurrency, right? You want to have a diversified portfolio. Well, in cryptocurrency, you want to have a diversified portfolio, right? It just makes sense, right? So, and the way that you do that, right? And certainly, when I say that, I mean me. I'm not telling you guys what to do. Is you go to CoinMarketCap, for example, but you got to have a strategy, right? And let's say, for example, some money that you can afford to lose, you and your girl go out to a nice dinner and hang out at a hotel for a weekend or hang out for a night. You go to a great baseball game, get some great tickets, right? Me and my dude, when we go to football games, we go to Dallas, right? So we travel from the East Coast. We travel all the way to Dallas. We check out the Dallas and Redskins or the Dallas and Giants, right? We stay for a couple of days, check out the city, right? Hang out and then head back home, right? This is just kind of the dude's thing out. Whatever that costs, right? So that's money, obviously that if you can afford to lose that. So whatever that is, right? I tell my family members, you guys, like I tell them the same thing. If you're going to go out, hang out at the club, if you're going to go take a, weekend trip, how much is that going to be, right? That kind of money, right? Not your rent money, right? Not your car payment money, right? You don't want to miss your rent mortgage payment, right? You don't want to miss your your car payments, right? So that kind of money. And let's say, for example, it's $200. And so what we do is we take $200 and we buy a certain amount. We buy $200 of Bitcoin. And then the next time we have that, right? So if you can do it routinely, twice a month, once a month, whatever, we do it routinely. Next $200 is $200 of Ethereum, right? And then the next $200, it's $200 of Ripple, and the next $200 is $200 of Bitcoin Cash. You guys see what I'm saying? And I'm not sure if I would mess around with Tether. But you kind of go all the way down the line, and maybe you just stop at Tron. Maybe, in the beginning, that's where you go. Maybe that's your goal is, the top 10, not including Tether, right? Your top 10, you got a goal, you get yourself a little spreadsheet, you write it down if you need to. If you're not good with Excel or spreadsheet, you just write down the top 10 cryptocurrencies. And then next to that, you write down $200 up top. And then you got a box. You check the box when you get to $200 of Bitcoin. Then when you get to Ethereum, once you get to 200 on Ethereum, you check the box. So you're tracking it, right? And the goal is to have $200 in each coin. That's the goal in the beginning, right? And here's the reason why. And you don't need to put $8,000 into anything, into any one project in cryptocurrency, because the gains in crypto are phenomenal. 3 cents to 30 cents is, we're talking within a year to a year and a half is very, very doable. And so the principle is, do not under-own any cryptocurrency and do not over-own any cryptocurrency. So with that mindset and that philosophy, you're protected, if you will. The reason being is so many of these cryptocurrencies, 3, 4, 5, can easily 5x to 10x. Can easily 3x to 10x. And so if you are uniformly spread, or if you do what they call, I think, asymmetric investing, you're protected. You're protected against the 1 or 2 that might go to 0. Because you're in 8 to 10 that are increasing 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 10 times, or more, quite frankly, of your money, right? So it makes up for those. But if you try to pick and choose the 12x, the 10x, the 15x, and you put all your money in there, then, in my humble opinion, you're violating the principle of having all your eggs in one basket. That's exactly what you do not want to do. So what we do is we don't look at the price of the particular cryptocurrency. We look at the market cap, and where there's a market cap, there's a reason, right? Where there's a market cap, there's a reason, right? So there's a reason why Bitcoin has a $140 billion market cap. There's a reason why Bitcoin ETFs are coming. There's a reason why major institutions are partnering with Ethereum. There's a reason why major financial, say what you want about Ripple. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to raise the blockchain technology flag. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to make money, to level up the lifestyle of my family. So there's a reason why major financial institutions are partnering with Ripple. There's a reason why Bitcoin Cash has $14 billion market cap. We're just here to make money, right? We're not here to be emotional. We're not here. And when I say we, I'm talking about us, right? Me and my family. We're not here to, be the P2P person, the peer-to-peer person. It's blockchain technology, yay! Hashgraph, amazing, right? I just love talking about nodes, right? That's not us. There are people out there and they're awesome and we need those, but that's not me, right? I'm here to make money. I'm here to level up the lifestyle of my family. I'm here to participate in the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Why are you here? And quite honestly, are you here? Right? Are you here? Or are you standing on the sidelines, Are you standing on the sidelines letting, letting old money come in here and snatch up all this cryptocurrency? But so that's what we do, right? And again, I'm not telling you what to do. Again, don't take my advice. You have to develop your own philosophy. But for me, the smartest thing, and again, how did I come up with this philosophy? I gathered information. I gathered knowledge from people smarter than me in the financial world, and put them together, applied a little discernment, and said, yeah, you know what? That makes sense for me. Asymmetric investing, right? So that's what we do. That's what we do. And so you have to kind of figure out your amount. Obviously, you don't want to invest in anything that you cannot afford to lose. But if for us, just spreading it out and just, writing down that principle, never under own anything and never over own anything, right? That philosophy in crypto is just smart because, again, you may have one or two that go to zero, but the other 3 or 4 or 5 that are 5xing and 10xing and 3xing will make up for those. If you take $200 and put it into each one, for example, guys, this is for example only. I'm not telling you what you do with your money. But then you're not under owning anything and you're not over owning anything. Because never forget, guys, it's easier to go from 3 cents to 30 cents than it is to go from 8,000 to 80,000. Right? And also, here's another thing too about that. Eventually, you want to, we want to take profit. We want to take the 20% profit from Cardano, right? And when we do that, when we take profit, in other words, we sell 20% of it, or we sell 40% of that Cardano, we're getting Bitcoin, right? We're not getting dollars, right? We're getting Bitcoin, right? So, right, when we sell Tron, we sell 30-40% of the Tron, we're getting at 3 cents, so it goes to 30 cents, and we're selling it because we just 10x. So we sell 10, 20, 30, 40% of it. We're getting Bitcoin, right? We're not getting dollars, right? You're not getting Tron back, right? You're getting Bitcoin, right? So it just falls in. That philosophy falls in. So you take the asymmetric investing, you take that philosophy of never under owning anything, never over anything. You take a philosophy if you're doing what we're doing, and 30%, 40%, you get a 10x gain somewhere, you take some profit, right? But that profit is in Bitcoin, right? It's in Bitcoin. So those philosophies for us just kind of fall in line. So, to say I would buy one Bitcoin, I mean, this is a guy who created Litecoin, right? So, maybe he has a little bit of money, right? So I'm not sure if people want to take $8,200 and go buy a Bitcoin. I'm not telling you what to do, but I think that you can get more Bitcoin faster doing this the other way around, right? Doing it the other way around. So doing the asymmetric investing. But anyways, I just wanted to shoot that quick video, guys. Tell me what you think. Would you take all your hard-earned cash that you got? Would you go buy and get yourself a Bitcoin first before you got any other altcoins? I would love to hear in the comments, guys, what you think. Tell me what you think about my philosophy, if it makes sense to you. Definitely appreciate the comments. We read every single one of them. Listen, guys, here's the thing that I'll say. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Old money, guys, never forget this. Old money doesn't want you to win. Old money doesn't want you to win. We're in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in history of mankind. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sideline? Here's the thing that I do know. The battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. The question is, will you go get it? We'll talk to you soon, guys. We'll see you.